there guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 2 of our Sheffield Wednesday rebuild, and I'm going to declare it now, it's the hardest rebuild on the game. I may sound silly for that in the future, but I'm still saying it right now. It is one of the toughest rebuilds on the game, so let's get right into it. So quick recap on season number 1, where we finished 16th in the league. We have come into this season with a bit more of a positive outlook on well, I've tried to be anyway, because at the end of the first episode we were involved in a bit of a takeover. Now Jansiri, sorry, was looking to sell the club, somebody was looking to take over, everybody was excited about it. Yeah, that excitement really didn't materialise into anything. Yes, we had a takeover, but did we have any money? No. We're still £63 million in debt. We had diddly squat wage budget. So again, that led to me donning my Del Boy cap and delving into the transfer market to try and raise some funds by selling a couple of players, which I did. So if I get this organised, a couple of squad players, Valentin went, and a couple of the youngsters went for, I say small amounts. They're not small amounts in real life. They're quite big amounts, but in footballing terms, tiny. And then we sold our free transfer, Suleiman Mara. So made a 700k profit on him. Got his wages off the books, bringing in about 1.6 million, but not spending a damn penny of it until I brought in the free transfers. So I brought in a couple of loan signings. Tyler Morton, great deep line playmaker, great youngster from Liverpool. Real life rated actually quite highly. So I brought him in. He's a good player, especially for the Championship. He's a very good player, and I believe he was on loan. Yeah, he's been on loan at Blackburn, at Hull, and now us for this season. So he's getting the experience. You'll see the little coloration around Man U there. Part of the boards when they took over, and I didn't expect it at all, is that they came in and went, we signed a partnership deal with Man United. So I get to loan some of their youth players for no wages whatsoever, literally just first team experience for them. So I needed a striker, so I brought in Joe Hugel. Not a bad little striker for 20 years old. He'll get the first team experience because he's going to be a permanent starter. Then I brought in a couple of goalkeepers, Teddy Sharman Lowe, who is a youngster, again, probably one for the future, and also a first team goalkeeper from, I believe it's Greuther Fürth, yep. Andreas Lind, Swedish goalkeeper, good experience, just what I needed between the sticks. Couple of Premier League footballers in the guise of Jamal Lascelles and Jamal Lowe, so 2 J's or 2 Jamals. Good Premier League experience, exactly what I needed in the squad. And a couple of other players, Felix Lohkemper, again, squad player, just someone to fill in the gaps and bring in when needed. This guy I remember seeing, I believe he was at Stuttgart at the start of the game. I'm pretty sure that I come across him in my Schalke save from Football Manager 23. The videos are on my channel if you want to have a look at them, because I took Schalke quite far in that. And he's a good player. He's a good winger, and he's had a good start as well. I think he just banged in 4 goals. I'll show you on the schedule in a second. Banged in 4 goals in the first League Cup game. And this guy I definitely remember from my journeyman save, my first ever save that I did on the channel, when I was Dynamo Zagreb manager, and he was my left back. And when I saw him up for a free transfer, I was straight in. Quality left back, just what I needed. So yeah, as you can see, not really spending any money besides the wages. Financially wise, yeah, we're still in the red on the wage spending a little bit. Schedule wise, it's not been too bad. We started off the season with a 1-1 draw against Burnley, which I will take because that was away from home. They just been relegated. That was a tough game. Then We got past Wickham in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Okay. Southampton, 2-2 draw at Hillsborough, which, again, last season we lost. So, it's a boost up. Then, this one was a kick in the balls. It really was. I was so disappointed in this. We were 2-0 up and we were cruising, and we just lost our concentration. And they scored 2 in 2 minutes in the 89th and the 91st. And then to go on back to our next home game and lose to West Brom at Hillsborough, albeit we were down to 9 men. There's not much I could do about that. The players lost their heads. Simple as that. But then things started to turn around. So we went away to Ashton Gate, Bristol City, won 3-1. We're very happy with that. Then we had a mega game against Huddersfield where we won 6-5 in the 91st minute. And then battered Norwich at Hillsborough in the league 4-0. I'm quite happy with that progress. So that means we are currently sitting mid-table. 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss, 9 points for the start of the season. I'll take that for the moment. I'll take that. So what is the target for this season? Well, according to the new board members, is to avoid relegation. So, I'm quietly confident that we will do that, he says. So, let's simulate the season. I'll see you in a few seconds and we'll find out what happens. Welcome back, guys. And there we have it. A 10th place finish. Well clear of the relegation. And I'm trying to keep a positive note on this. For a big part, I'd say a good third of the season, we were up in the playoff zones and we just dropped off round about here. If we have a look at the schedule, it was round about, it was January by the looks of it. We had some good results. We had a great October. Form dipped in and out a bit between November and December, but then it all turned to absolutely nothing. Only what was that? 6 wins? That's nowhere near good enough. But I did find out the reason, and that reason being our assistant manager. He got poached. And he ended up going to milestones. 4th of January, he went to Brighton. And who's the manager of Brighton? Nagelsmann, randomly enough. So yeah, that's why the form dropped. And when you run these simulations, there's nothing you can do about that because you're running it all the way through the season. So you lose your assistant manager who's in charge of everything. What can you do? There is nothing that you can do. But trying to keep positive, we were well clear of the relegation zone. We were competing with the, I'd say, what the bigger teams are in the Championship up until that point, like sort of round about here. And I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. Financially wise, it's not any better. It's not any better at all. So it's going to be a case of shipping players out to bring players in. Now the good thing is, when I look at the squad, clear them out, and you look at the general info, you look at the value of some of the players now that we've got, the likes of Lascelles. I know he's only been here for 1 season. He potentially could go because of his valuation, and he is wanted by Norwich and Al Shabab. Saudis are coming in. That's brilliant. He could go. The likes of Lind. Excuse me, pardon me. The likes of Lind, who's valued around about 5 to 6 million, is another player who could ship out, get some of the wages off the books. We will see. We will see. But at the moment, it's not looking too pretty. The club vision avoid relegation has been passed. They think I'm amazing. The supporters don't. But the board are very happy with me. So, we'll see. We'll see. But, as it stands at the moment, that's the end of Season 2. I think we are making small bits of progress towards getting this club a lot more stable. I still want to get in the Premier League. That is still a target by the end of the 5 years. Whether we'll be able to do it next season or not, I don't know. But we are making good strides. So, what would your target be? Where would you like to see this team go? I'm going to put it out there to you guys that are watching. And thank you very much for watching. And I will leave it there. So please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you guys back in the next episode to see where we can take the Owls for episode 3 or season 3. So I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.